All right, we're having a lot of fun here. Monica just got done with the coaching session, and I knew this was a great time to have a new video for Monica because there's been some awesome stuff happening. And as you can see, it's very casual. We don't have any backdrop or any great lighting, but we had to get this on video because there's been so much going on. I guess last time we did a video, there were some great things happening for Monica, but what happened after that, I think we're on our second celebration here. Because I talk about that, you know, it's never like a straight shoot where everything's going to be perfect. But December was really hard just because all the extra stuff going on and extra food. So when January came, it was not a pretty sight.
No. It was depressing.
So I bet you can relate with that. Even I was having problems. I got really clogged. It happened. Sometimes you kind of lose track and you think you're doing well, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't happen. So our celebration is that I'm going to let Monica talk quite a bit just to get her going here. But we're going to talk about some of the things that Monica's been doing. And the reason why I really want to share this with you and why this is so important is because it's real basic stuff. And sometimes we make things to be so big. So we just been doing little tweaks here and there. And it's really about listening to your body. So what Monica has done does not mean it's going to specifically work for you, but you could try some of this stuff and see if your body feels better. It's been maybe like a month or so that we've made some adjustments. Yeah. And so sometimes it takes that long or a little bit longer, but as long as you're doing something and it feels good, just because you're not getting the results right away, this is what your inspiration is. So let's talk about that. What's the first things that we started adding?
We added me stretching first thing in the morning, even though I get up super early. I still take the time and do it because I struggle with my legs and stuff because I'm on the road so much.
So that right there, I just wanted to make sure we made a point about that. The reason why we added that is that she was having some pains in her body, and we started talking about that. Let's warm up the body, and you'll hear this theme going on about warming. I'm sorry, you can go for it.
And then I was being really good and eating, drinking my shakes and eating what I'm supposed to eat, but I still was just in so much pain. So we switched me over to having something warm. So I warm up with my stretches, and then I eat something warm for breakfast, so it keeps the energy going. And my legs haven't hurt. My back hasn't hurt. I've been more energy because it's like I'm starting my body off good in the morning, or, waking it up better. Yeah. Where before I would just drag out of bed at 4:30 and, and head down the road.
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm waking myself up before I ever sit in the seat of the car, which is what was hurting my body. And now it doesn't hurt my body. And I'm not crippled when I get to my destination 2.5 hours later.
Yeah. So for you out there that drive a lot, it could be just one big trip or throughout the day, just sitting down. This happens to a lot of clients that do a lot of driving or traveling at certain times of the year or do it consistently. But, if you feel really clogged and you're eating these cold drinks, because a lot of us like to have those smoothies. I know I do too. But sometimes when you feel like your metabolism isn't jumping to where you want it to, we used to think that if you add cold water, it'll rev up your metabolism. But what we're learning is that if your body's already kind of cold and you're drinking something cold, then it's going to slow the metabolism down even more. Because sometimes we just have little things happening that our body isn't doing that jump start that it needs to. So awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else that's been going on?
Well, since I've been doing this new regiment, I've had big body shifts.
Yes.
It's very cool. So
second celebration, this is why. Because now we're getting results.
Yeah. So I've noticed, and we did my measurements, and I was down quite a bit, inches, 4.5 inches over my whole body.
Yeah, and that was just within 1 month span?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 month span of time, 4.5 inches. And we're talking through her whole body because you're going to notice that your arms and your midsection and your legs, things are going to shift, so you want the full measurements there.
Yeah, so I got smaller everywhere, and I just noticed my flexibility is better, and I struggle with my midsection big time, and it is not so hard anymore to do my stretches and do my bends and work out hard. I'm probably the strongest now that I've been in 20 years. Especially in my core, and that's my hugest problem is my core. So
her stomach is a lot stronger because she's doing those planks and she's doing sit-ups and we're declogging her system. So there's a combination of stuff that happens here But just those basic tools, why don't you try it out? Check it out. If you're catching me on YouTube, please like the video. If you see it in a blog, give me a little holler. Tell me what your struggles have been and if any of this helped for you, because this is why we do this, is to share this. I know it's hard for Monica. She's going through her story and she's being very open, so I really appreciate that. But I think that she likes helping people too. That's kind of just like a hand-in-hand thing. Sure. So anyway.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Exactly.
It's a good thing.
Good work. Good work. All right. So you have a fit day. Try these out. I want to hear from you.